Welcome to the Fantasy Football Endgame with your hosts, Pierre Camus and Chris Moncano. What's up, everybody? Welcome to week 5 of the fantasy football season. And today, I'm bringing you my top low-owned defense and special teams streamers. And as I've talked about in the past, this is a big edge you can have over your fantasy league. Before we get into that, if you're new here or if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. Click that bell notification. We're bringing you videos every single day to help you win, dominate, and crush your fantasy league so you can take home the trophy, the title, the belt, and all the bragging rights and whatever else. So yeah, today going over defense and special team streamers. So these are defenses that are less than 50% owned on Yahoo leagues. So if they're not available on your league, I mean, every league is different. You know, what can I say? I'm going off less than 50% owned on Yahoo leagues. I'm sure at least one of these defenses will be available. And again, streaming defenses is one of the biggest edges you can have in fantasy football if you play in a league that still uses defenses and special teams, which most leagues do. And again, I'm just going by like your standard, not any crazy scoring here, like 2 points for a sack or 1 point for a sack, 2 points for a turnover, 6 points for a touchdown, like very normal scoring. So if you have some weird, crazy scoring, then, you know, figure it out on your own. But for those of you that play in regular DST leagues, this is going to help you out. So before we get into my week 5 streamers, let's see how we did last week. So last week I recommended the Rams, scored 11 points. We'll take that every single week, right? You get double digits from your defense, you're happy. I recommended the Jets over the Broncos, even though most people recommended the Broncos over the Jets, and I talked about why. Jets came through. It looked a little dicey there, but they came through with 8 points, which, again, you'll take 8 points from your defense every single week. And Denver was my third recommendation. 6 points. It's okay. I mean, it didn't kill you. You're fine if you got 6 points. It didn't win your week, but it didn't kill you. So we're fine there. And I talked about why Denver was third for me. But let's get into this week because I think we got some great streaming options this week that have big-time upside, and maybe one of these defenses will win you your week. So let's start with Arizona going against those New York Jets. Still just 49% owned on Yahoo leagues, so in over half the leagues, they're still out there for you. Arizona ranks 9th in sack percentage, and the Jets rank 10th in sack percentage allowed, and they're going to be without Sam Darnold this week. At least, I mean, okay, I guess there's like a 1% chance he plays, but more than likely they're going to be without Sam Darnold this week. Arizona currently a 7-point favorite, and the Jets are only have an implied total of 20 points. So Arizona looks like a great streaming option. They would be my number one choice if they're available. Again, available in over half the leagues, but they are a little bit high owned, so they may not be out there for you. But let's get to some that aren't quite as highly owned. And let's go to the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I know the Cowboys have, been getting torched lately. Hold on, look at something up. Sorry. I know they've been getting torched lately on defense, but they get the Giants this week. The Giants only have 3 touchdowns total on the season. They are a mess. This offense is a mess. Giants 4th highest sack percentage allowed on the year. Now, the Dallas front isn't getting a lot of pressure, so that's why I have them below Arizona. But still, Daniel Jones has 5 interceptions on the season. He's thrown at least 1 interception in every game, and he's lost 2 fumbles. So 7 turnovers in 4 games. So good chance Dallas gets a turnover here. They're favored by a monstrous 9.5 points. Think about that. The Dallas Cowboys, who can't stop anybody, are favored by 9.5 points. And the Giants' implied total is only 22.5, and it would be a miracle if they even got to that. So definitely, if the Cardinals aren't available, you can feel great about starting Dallas. And then finally, we got Houston against Jacksonville. I'm trying to see how much I forgot to put down. Okay, Houston, only 11% owned, and it makes sense, right? But here's the thing. Houston is 7th in sack percentage. That front is getting pressure. It's the offense that's terrible. But Jacksonville is 7th in sack allowed percentage. So this is a recipe for lots of sacks. Not only that, Minshew, who started, week 1, looked pretty good. He's now got 4 interceptions and a fumble in the last 3 games. So 5 turnovers in the last 3 games. And Houston favored by 6.5, and Jacksonville's implied total is only 24. So even though, Houston Offense has been struggling. No Bill O'Brien. Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll spark them. Maybe they'll be inspired. I like Houston defense this week against Jacksonville. I think they could put up a big game. So once again, Arizona against the Jets, 49% owned, but if they're out there, they'd be my number one choice. Dallas, 26% owned, going against the listless New York Giants. They'd be my second choice. And then if those guys aren't available, if those defenses aren't available, hey, Houston against Jacksonville, lots of upside. That front is playing a lot better than people realize because that offense has been so bad and has struggled. So, yeah, you can – any of those options I would feel really, really good about this week. They should all return solid amount of points. And like I said, they all have tons of upside. Maybe one of those defenses actually helps you win your week this week. So those are my defense streamers, short and quick, because that's really what more do you need, right? Go grab one of those defenses and enjoy all the points. So again, if this was helpful, hit that thumbs up button. It really helps out the channel, really helps us get out to more people. If there's other defenses you're interested in, if you're wondering if you should drop the defense you have for one of these defenses, or if you just have a question, comment below. I'll get to that, and I'll make sure that gets answered for you. And as always, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, click that bell notification. Every single day you're getting new videos to help you win and dominate your fantasy leagues. You don't want to miss out on that. So subscribe and click the bell. All right, guys, let's go crush it with our defenses. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you guys next time.